Hey, this is Robert Dunbar with Training by Dunbar. Thank you guys for joining me for this quick video here. I know I always say quick video, right? Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, if you like the video, right? I was just sitting here kind of thinking while I was on the treadmill about some income producing activity, a situation I was talking to one of my clients about, and I thought good time to shoot the video to talk a little bit about it real quickly. And on top of that, make good use of my time, right? So I'm on the treadmill, working out. So doing a quick warm up before I actually get to some resistance training here. So want to make sure that I can use my time wisely. So I figured, hey, go ahead and shoot a video now real quick. So remember, follow us on Instagram, Training by Dunbar. If you follow us on Clubhouse, it is Trained by Dunbar with the ED, not training, Trained by Dunbar. Also, if you're on my email list, you know you can get all of our free documents, PDFs. I think I just sent the welcome email out probably about an hour ago with a small chapter 3 of our new leadership book that's coming out on Friday, October 1st. So I sent chapter 3 out in the welcome email today. So that's in there, and also gives you some links for some other free items that we have, some of which you may have already downloaded before. But if not, check it out. Check the welcome email out. If you don't see it in your inbox, check your spam, because it could be there. Check some other areas in your email. And try to reply back too, because that'll keep it from going to spam. So that's something that you guys should always look at doing, so that you're not looking for emails in your spam. Reply back to emails where you want to hear from people, because that will allow you, allow your system, the email system, to keep it in your regular inbox. So sorry I'm out of breath, but of course I'm on a treadmill, so that's what that's about. So I said I'm gonna do some resistance training after that. So let me give you guys another quick tip real quick before I go into that. So I'm doing some resistance training after I get off this treadmill. This treadmill is just a warm up for me. But I was thinking about a challenge that one of my clients was going through. One of my clients was telling me that they were having a hard time getting some funding on a project that they were working on, doing some additions to a gym that they're part owner of. And they were receiving a little bit of kickback. I shouldn't say kickback, but a little bit of resistance on the gym additions, because I guess banks and other financial institutions are thinking gyms are not that good of an investment right now because of, you know, all these different products, and Peloton and the Mirror, and people having gyms, you know, where they live at and all that kind of stuff. So I think that that's part of what the challenge was. Anyway, lo and behold, we was having a conversation about it, and they were just kind of frustrated about it. So they were talking to me, of course, to one of my clients, and I was telling my client that resistance is how you build muscle, right? So if we weren't working out in a resistance form, right? We weren't working out against gravity, right? When we're doing things where we're lifting, right? Things off the ground, heavy weights off the ground, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, whatever it is you lift. That resistance training, which was what we call resistance, right? We wouldn't be building any muscle. So think about that in your business. When you're running into issues with hiring, firing, you're in network marketing, people leaving your organization, having issues with the product or service, having issues with customer service, just whatever kind of issues you run into with your business that you're in. And even if you got 9 to 5, because I mean, the leadership book I've got coming out on October 1st is leadership. It's called Leadership Matters in Life and Business. And the reason why I have it in life and business, because leadership is not only something that you deal with when you own a business, it's also something you deal with on your 9 to 5 and just in your household. So I wanted to cover all of those things in a book, which is why we came out with the book. So make sure you get the book. It's only going to be $4.99, guys. So how much will you pay for leadership, right? How much will you pay for leadership? $5, right, for the book. $4.99. So easy buy. But you will be able to see chapter 3 in that welcome email I sent out. So check your inbox. Anyway, getting back to my original story. So keep in mind when you're having issues in your business, in your career, in your life, with your family, that look at it like resistance training, right? If you go to the gym and you didn't do resistance training, you won't build any muscle. If you weren't pushing and pulling and all those things to activate that muscle, you won't build the muscle. You won't tear it, and then take your proteins and your other nutrients to repair it so that it builds. Right? Think about that in your business as well. Always be welcome to all the things that can cause an issue, upset you, bother you, cause a shakeup, cause a disruption in your business, because those things are helping you build the business. So when it happens, then it scabs over and then it gets better. So welcome those challenges. So I just wanted to throw that out there because I was thinking about that because I mentioned resistance in the beginning of this. But on the I.P.A side, quick I.P.A hack. Another client I was dealing with, taking on too many projects by herself that she could be paying people for, and she wasn't really sure how to decide what to delegate out or pay somebody to do versus what she should be doing herself. So a quick hack for that is look at what you get paid an hour to do whatever it is you do. So for instance, as a trainer, right, on the business coaching end of things, I get paid $200 an hour if you just generally call me for something. If you have a coaching program from me, then it's less because you have a program you're paying for 90 days, 6 months, a year, something like that. So the price goes down, right? But relatively speaking, if somebody asks me, what are your rates? $200 an hour. So if my rates are $200 an hour, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna pay me less than that, than the $200 an hour. If I do that, then I'm making a bad decision when it comes to I.P.A, because I could be doing income producing activity, which will allow me to make the $200 an hour to pay someone to do something that will be, that will pay less, right? So one of the issues that my client was dealing with was because she owns a business, and she has 9 to 5 and she owns a business and she works from home, and she was having some challenges because cleaning the house, right? Her house cleaner ended up shutting their business down because they were losing income. So she ended up, like, she was cleaning her own house, and she's not married, so she was cutting her own grass. And I'm like, why are you cutting grass and cleaning your house instead of running your business? Oh, because those things need to be done. You got to make time to do those things. And I said, those things do need to be done, but you don't have to make time to do those things. You pay somebody to do them. So how much does it cost to cut your grass? Oh, $150 a month for somebody to keep it up. So $150 a month to keep that up over the next year, right? Well, for what she does for a living, she makes more than $100 an hour, right? So if you're making more than $100 an hour doing what you do for a living, why would you take 2 hours out, right? And I'm hypothetically saying 2 hours. I don't really know how long it's taking her to do these things when it comes to cutting the grass, but I would imagine if it takes an hour to cut the grass and she has to, prepare the lawnmower and put things up afterwards, take a shower afterwards, get herself back together, I'm just hypothetically saying 2 hours. If she could have made $200 in 2 hours, she could have worked for that 2 hours, made $200 and paid somebody to keep the grass cut for the whole month. That's all I'm saying, right? So the hack here is, how much do you make per hour? Run those numbers up against what the task costs to delegate out. So I've got clients that are saying, hey, look, I'm gonna try to keep this under 10 minutes, guys. I got clients that will say things like, hey, I need some lead magnets or some images or some posts to put on, some content to put on social media, and that might be the case. If you need content to put on social media, then you pay somebody from Fiverr, Upwork, Fiverr Pro, something like that to take care of that for you. And if you do that, then you can continue to do what it is you do for a living. Whatever it is you do to make money that you're using the content for, do those things, and then pay somebody else to do the other things for you. So you're just going to delegate it or pay a VA, a virtual assistant, or somebody like that to take care of that for you. So that will be the best thing. If you don't know where to find that at, go to Upwork or Fiverr or Fiverr Pro, and that's Fiverr. F is in Frank, I is in Ice, V is in Victor, E is in Echo, R is in Resource, R is in Resource.com. Or you can go to Upwork. U is in under, P is in Paul, W is in Work, O is in Oscar, R is in Resource, K is in Kite. Go to Upwork.com. Go to either one of those places and find you a virtual assistant. Go to Clubhouse and find you a virtual assistant. Go online. So, go to LinkedIn, wherever. But find you a virtual assistant to delegate things to. And then figure out how many hours you can pay for, what it's worth for you. And then find somebody that's willing to work for that many hours, that know how to do those tasks, interview them, and have people doing those things for you, I.P.A. That way, whatever your income producing activity is that you need to be doing, because you're the thinker, it's your business. So if you're the thinker and it's your business, then you want to make sure that you're doing the things that are necessary for your brain power to be doing, and let other people do things that may be secretarial type things, assistant type things, especially when it comes to household things, paying somebody to clean the house, cut the grass, things like that. Let somebody else do that does it for a living. So remember, you should not be doing things that you don't do for a living, if that makes sense, all right? So for all of the people that's saying, well, I gotta take care of my kids, well, you do that for a living. Those are your kids, you should be taking care of them. I know that there's nannies and babysitters and all that kind of stuff, but of course, make time for your family, significant other, date night, all that stuff. I'm not saying not that stuff, guys. Come on. I'm seriously talking about chores. I'm talking about running unnecessary errands, going to the dry cleaners, all that kind of stuff. Use the different like Shift and things like that to do your grocery shopping. We got to get smarter as business owners and use our income producing time. Don't take an hour and a half, gas, time, energy going to the grocery store when you can make a list and do Shift or use any of the other services and have them drop the groceries off right to your house. It's really that simple. Not only are you saving your I.P.A. time for your business, but you're also putting money in another self-employed person's pocket. Because the person that's doing Shift, they're doing that as probably a second job or something, looking to make money. So you're helping that person by using Shift. That's somebody that you put some money in their pocket to do what they do for a living, while you're able to do what you do for a living. So again, quick hack on I.P.A. If you don't know what I.P.A. is, that's income producing activity. This is Robert Dunbar with Training by Dunbar. So I'm kind of utilizing that myself right now because I'm on a treadmill, getting a quick warm up in before I hit these weights, and I figured, hey, I'm on a treadmill. This is some time I could be using to do something. Why not make a video to put out here to help my clients and people who aren't my clients, right? Hopefully some of you guys are potential clients, future clients, by giving some quick I.P.A. hacks. And also look later on this afternoon for the video we shot in Vegas with the awesome team. I'm a part of Team New Vision. I know Tracy Self, Mike Humes. They're the ones that created that organization back in 1998, and I've been blessed to be a part of that. That's to me is my alma mater, because I did not go to college. So that is like my fraternity, even though I didn't go to college. So love Team New Vision, my Team New Vision family. We got a video that dropped. Mr. Self and his videographer team put together for a mastermind we did in Vegas. So look for that on my Instagram page. I'll have that out there this afternoon, later on this afternoon. And so the whole TMV family, you'll see them tagged on it and commenting on it and all those great things. So that's good stuff. Look for that video. And thanks also to Eric Worre, who we did the event at his house in Las Vegas. So that was a blessing too, to be at Eric Worre's house. I always say Eric Worre. Eric and Marina Worre's house. I want to include his wife too, because she was there hosting as well. She spoke as well. So we had a great time. So anyway, sidetrack. And of course, for more than 10 minutes, like I'm normally over time when I'm doing training, because I love what I do. So Robert Dunbar signing off, Training by Dunbar. So this was a quick I.P.A. hack. Just a way to make sure you're doing the right thing with your income producing activity. And also in the beginning, I talked a little bit about how the issues and challenges that come across you in life, at your job and with business, that it's resistance training. So it helps you build your business. So that's it, guys. See you guys all soon. Peace. I'm gonna finish my workout and get busy doing some I.P.A. Talk to you guys all soon.